Hey guys, welcome back. The plan for today is simple. Like the title says, we're going to do as much as humanly possible to finish the mansion today. Like, finish the outside of the mansion today. And then next week, I'll definitely, certainly fix whatever problem I'm having with Minecraft that forces me to only open the game afterward. Also fix the crashes. That would be cool to fix the crashes. Is it just me, or does the game take longer and longer to open? Like every stream? Okay, let's just get this out of the way. Okay, no crashes yet. Okay, everything seems to be working fine for now. Yeah, last time we did a lot of progress. So like Wednesday we finished the tower. Then yesterday we just locked in on building the wireframe, doing like these front walls and the roof. So plan for today is simple. It's do all around, and then maybe start on the details, like on the floor separators. Yes. The first thing we really have to do is see how many resources we have. Because I bet it's not that much. So tough. Pretty sure we're not going to be needing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're only going to be needing tough for the window frames now. I think we've done all of the tough stuff for now. Like, yeah, obviously then when we build this down to do the basement, like, yeah, we're gonna need tough, but for now, for the main part of the mansion, I think tough is done. We're going to need a lot of spruce for the roof, and I do mean spruce logs, not planks or slabs. Planks and slabs will be useful for the floors themselves, but roof is going to be logs. What we really need to be farming is dark oak and deep slate. Because dark oak is the whole walls of the mansion, then deep slate is the roof. So those are the main ones we need to take care of. Dark oak should be easy enough to farm. Like one tree would probably let us do about one floor's wall, like one wall. So I don't think farming dark oak is going to be the issue. Farming deep slate is going to be time consuming, but overall it's probably not going to be a issue. An issue. It's just going to be time consuming. Just going to do some charcoal first while I look around and see what else I have around. Pale oak could be interesting, like the log part. I think the white doesn't fit with this mansion. Like it's too bright. Like, yes, it's sort of there, like it's very monochromatic, but don't think it fits with the vibe I've gone for the mansion. So pale oak, I might use pale oak for like trees outside, or it might be for the basement, or I might just use it for another thing entirely. And the other woods, like jungle and stuff, I think will entirely just be farms. Don't think there's, don't think I'm going to be doing a lot with them. At least not for a while. Maybe mangrove, if I can find a mangrove forest. Okay, let's see. Need to make, let's say, 4 axes. And then I'm not gonna stop breaking trees until all 4 axes are gone. Let's say that. And for the roof, I am going to have to break a lot of spruce, but that one's probably easy enough. Uh, Maybe not. I'll have to see what the final area of that rectangle is, but let's start cutting down these ones. As for the interior of the mansion, I still haven't put a lot of thought into what it's gonna have, besides like an entrance and storage room, which is likely going to be the basement, and a bedroom, obviously. But like besides that, I still haven't put a lot of thought into it. So that's something that obviously I'll do over the weekend until next stream. But I'll also be open to suggestions because I highly doubt that the entire like footprint of the mansion is going to be filled out with rooms, at least for a while. There might be a couple empty rooms. Maybe I'll do a. Obviously, one of them is going to be a sort of library when I have my enchantment room. That would either be would likely be second floor, like all the way back. I feel like that's usually where I think libraries are, like in mansions. That's maybe it's ground floor back. Whenever I think of mansions, I think of Luigi's Mansion, specifically Dark Moon. So I'm trying to like visualize the map in my mind. But I don't think it's working. And really, it's been a very, very long. Okay, these sticks are glitched. It's been a very long time since I've played Dark Moon. Never even got to finish it because my 3DS had a busted R button, so I couldn't really suck up the ghosts with the poltergeist. But what I was able to play was really fun. Frustrating at times. Took me like an entire year, maybe, to get through the that one double towered plant place. I like the one where the boss was like the three stairs. I did not like that boss at all. Then never got past the block desert one because, like I said, my R button was busted, so I could never finish that boss. I have recently gotten another 3DS to complement the one I have, so I might see if that one has a good R button. Maybe I'll actually finish playing that game after like 10 years of owning it. Like, if you look at the mansion, like there is some inspiration from Gloomy Manor into my mansion, because that's what I think about when I think about creepy mansions. But the layout, while it might end up having a couple references, I don't think I'm going to copy that layout one for one. I think I am going to try and do it from scratch. Maybe I might even have one or two Phasmophobia references to Neo Grafton. That's also a little bit of a mansion. Smaller one, but still a mansion nonetheless. Did I say New Grafton? I meant New Bleasdale. New Grafton might also get one or two references, but I meant New Bleasdale. Sometimes I get them mixed up because they used to look basically the same. So yeah, I do think it's a good thing that that Kinetic Games decided to make them look distinct. It not only does it bring out the the character in each individual map, but also brings out a lot of variety in the Phasmophobia map. Because I'd say that New Bleasdale, like the pristine mansion, is a lot more similar to the maps we already had, like Willow Street and Tanglewood, like larger, yeah, but a lot more similar in vibe. Meanwhile, New Grafton, being run down, disheveled, d- decrepit, even, uh, that is something that Phasmophobia was missing. Like, that creepy factor, they did well. Phasmophobia was missing another map like that. And I say another because I do think Sunny Meadows filled that role perfectly. Even, okay, maybe not perfectly. Maybe it was a little more gory than it was creepy, but and it's also massive. But so you'll never catch me willingly playing Sunny Meadows. But okay, that's a lie. although it is rare, I do sometimes we play Sunny Meadows if I have a friend playing with me. If I'm alone, then no, I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Also, partly the reason why my Phasmophobia trophies are a little bit frozen. Like, I haven't streamed Phasmophobia here on the channel, so people will know that, but really the only trophies I have left on Phasmo to do are the Apocalypse ones. They're essentially my trophies that are missing. Yeah, it's the 3 Apocalypse ones and then the Prestige 3 trophy. But the Prestige 3 trophy is inevitable. It might even happen during this spooky season. But I don't think I'm going to stream Phasmophobia before I have that one. Just because if I do stream Phasmophobia, I think it'd be cool if it was a little bit of a clean slate, so having no items would probably be cool. And I also don't really have to worry about being the item mule in Phasmophobia anymore, because I have gotten one of my friends to a relatively high level, so they can bring the items instead of me now. I don't need to be the one that's high enough level to have all the items anymore. But we'll address that if the time comes for me to actually stream Phasmophobia. Just, just imagine that, like, we went on this ginormous tangent just because I was thinking about cool mansion layouts for my mansion. And I remembered that Phasmophobia now has a mansion. And also Luigi's Mansion has mansions. But I am glad we did go on that big tangent, because I believe those are all of my dark oak trees. Just gonna go up this hill to confirm. Those seem to have in fact been all my dark oak trees. Means that we can now try and see how many walls we can fill. Hopefully all of them, but I have my doubts. This is only about 13 stacks. No, 18 stacks of planks. So I have my doubt. 18 stacks of planks is a lot, but those stacks deplete fast. So for the time being, I'll have my doubts about actually being able to fill this. I was a little bit dumb about this. Should have maybe use my brain a little bit. Is this another wall? This is another wall. Meant window, not wall. Obviously, it's another wall. That's all we're doing. We're building walls. Three, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. This one is going to be an interesting one. So I'm going to hold up on actually building that one. So events here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it still aligned? It seems to still be aligned. Now this one, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Usually I'd have one window here, but considering that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this isn't exactly aligned. Oh, hold on. This isn't aligned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's aligned with what? Aligned with that network. What is this aligned with? It's not aligned with that. It's aligned with that window. It is also aligned with the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's what happened. So yeah. This one has an extra big wall before it has the window because it's meant to be aligned with that front one. And I might end up not even doing a window, at least not on the ground floor, because that might be where I put like extensions to the mansion if I need to extend it. Or maybe I'll put like a doorway to a back patio or something. So I have absolutely no idea where that Enderman is. And I don't think I like it. Yeah, I have a couple stuck here. Okay. Not what I wanted to place. Roll wheels getting busted again. Hold on, wait a minute. Might be a sign that the mouse needs a deep clean. Because every stream I end up taking a bit just to clean up the scroll wheel. So that's those stacks done. Now we have 4 stacks. We'll see where 4 stacks gets us. But I doubt that'll be all. You know what, I probably should, as a precaution, like I should have done this before I actually started placing the walls. Just so they'd be grown by the time I ran out of planks. But there's still time. Especially with my character being this hungry. Like, he's not going anywhere. There's more than enough time for these trees to grow. Then there was one. The window, correct? Yes. Two. Oh yeah, that's the long middle one. Uh, for now, I'll do just the 2. But I do deeply doubt that I'll actually place a window there on this floor. That is correct. This is not a window. This one is a window. So you're seeing how fast the planks are depleting. Like, yes, we still have a lot of logs. Like, still a lot of logs that we can turn into planks. We might just be able to, like, know about... I don't know about all of the walls, But I do believe we'll be able to do a lot. You know what? Maybe we'll be able to do all the walls. That's still 12 stacks of logs. So like for what we still had to do here, we took about 6 stacks. So like half of what we have here would be just for this other wall. That would leave 2 stacks for these. So like these may not get fully filled out. Maybe just that one. It does feel like it'd be a lot. It'd be good progress, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm not going to go straight to that one. I am going to do this one first, just because I want to. So like that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 4 from here. 2, 3, 4. Then it's 1, 2, 3. And I go 4 from here, right? Or rather, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't think. No, this is not aligned. Is it 5? Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one is 5. Did I miscount on the other one? Or are the windows actually not aligned? No, this window is aligned, so yeah, I did not build those windows correctly. So yeah, I am going to have to go flip that wall right there and then fill with that for them to be correct and equal, but oh, um, so that was stupid, but it worked out fine. So I'll do what I always do and set my spawn and jump off the scaffolding. Maybe is so surely that Enderman is not inside my house. Because it sounds like that Enderman is inside my house. Sweep. I'm going to check if I have a pumpkin in my shack. Because if I do have a pumpkin, and I mean an actual pumpkin, not not the textures, not the chests that have a texture to look like pumpkins. I do have an actual pumpkin. Okay, just as a precaution, in case the Enderman is inside my house, and I look at it while I'm climbing the scaffolding. As you might see, my pumpkin overlay, like, there's still an overlay, but it's transparent. That's courtesy of the Vanilla Tweaks resource pack. Yeah, that guy was inside. So I need to spawn proof my house. Technically, this is spawn proof. Like, there's no way it spawned up there. Like, it had to fall apart there. So let me just take care of it. Now, this might be a bad idea for the scaffolding, but don't really want to deal with an Enderman. That's not. There's a lot of Enderman here. Yeah, the texture still looks like that. I thought I fixed it. I thought I made it blue again. Maybe I didn't save the PNG file. Oh no, the lava's the one I edited, not the water. Yeah, now that I think about it. Uh, no, because then the sides wouldn't look good. Yeah, I'm considering what possible ways I could have done to. What? Oh, because it's a slab. Yeah, I had to be crouching. Okay. Do you break something down here? Just a torch. The torch was this. Doesn't matter. Okay, but that Enderman for now is gone. So let us continue. Good. Nice. Hmm. No, because the slabs will take a really long time. No, I should do the walls first. I should absolutely do the walls first. Oh no, yeah. Now I remember why I didn't do it like that. Of course I can't. Of course I can't jump that one. Just one log. Oh, one plank. Really? I know. You know what? I'll just jump down that window. That one probably doesn't have anything else then. Yeah, I'm not coming back for you. Okay, I have enough for one piece of bread. That is not a lot. It'll do for now. I could go back there and make some more bread, but it's already getting night. And you're still here. You're annoying. At this point, I might just, might just kill myself again. Logs. Okay. I'll at least set up the places I'll climb from. I guess the corners work. corners work for both of them. So, yeah, honestly. But yeah, I'm still not sure how that Enderman even got inside the house. Why? How? Where did it spawn? How did it teleport here? Why did it teleport here? And do I need one proof every single inch of this house? Because if that is something I have to do, then might as well just put carpet everywhere. Not fixing that one. Guess I'll fix it when I do that one. So it'd be there, then 1, 2, 3, there. Technically, 1, 2, 3. So, wait, hold on. Alright, this will be an interesting one. Because there's no top block for me to attach it to. I guess that's somewhat makes it easier in a way with the blocks. The very least easier to reach. Yeah, it's just one. Now this is the big one. That really 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not. Oh, those are both logs. Okay. It is aligned, yeah. Looks aligned. Difficult to tell from this perspective. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it's this one. 5, 6. But then there's going to be more because of this part. With 2 and 1, 2, 3, correct? Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then that one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means I got misaligned somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No? Hold on, then let me. This block is aligned with that wall, so one block in. This is aligned with that wall, which is 2 blocks in. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I did get misaligned somewhere. Hold on. No? I'm confused. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, no, it's correct. Okay. Not sure why I got confused. Mm, eh, it's just one. So yeah, as I predicted, not enough to do all of the walls. This might just get us to the end of this one. No? Will it be enough for all the walls? No, it's definitely not enough, yeah. These planks deplete faster than you think. Let me tell you. No, no. Okay, no, no, it might be. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Can I scaffold down? No, I cannot. Hold on. This is closer than I thought it was. Maybe the plants don't deplete as fast as I thought they did. Like, they still deplete fast, but that is a lot closer to being finished with the walls than I thought it'd be. I'm not a real big fan of the fact I have to go. Wait, the rest of the stream is likely going to have to be deep slate mining. A lot. And lot. 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 Lot of deep slate mining. Just as like a baseline, that roof up there was about 7 stacks of deep slate. These 2 segments were also about 7 stacks each. So that's at least 7, 14, 21, 28. That's about 30 stacks of deep slate. That's an entire inventory of deep slate that I need to mine. So, not, and I repeat, not looking forward to that. But for now, let's see if we're actually able to finish these walls. Because I'll say it again, this is going better than I expected. Let me just... No, I do think we'll end up missing the mark by a couple of blanks. Which honestly won't even be that big of a deal, because the trees have already grown. So just have to fix this one. Somehow, when I built that wall, I did not build it correctly. Honestly, it doesn't really surprise me. Really? Oh, snap. Oh, snappers. Oh, walls are done. Well, detailing and window sills and floor dividers and all of that still aren't done, but the walls are done. Which means that now I have to go and mine heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of deep sight. Or I could do a little bit of flooring. Just a tiny little smidge of flooring. Just see where these slabs I have will get us to. Not not even going to be. No, but well, actually, yes, I do want that torch there. I do have a lot of spruce in the chest, but I am going to keep that spruce for the roof. Okay, so here's a bit. Here's a little bit of flooring. Oh, have to stop missing the jumps. Let me see. Yeah, so this spruce I'm keeping for the roof. I'm not going to waste that yet. This spruce I am going to waste because 6 spruce is exactly what I needed to touch the wall. So, yeah. Right, so now we have go mine deep site. Oh, I have a couple more spruce planks, but not going to waste those yet. I'm going to save those for later. Why are you guys here? Please let me. Please let me do this first. Maybe also a couple of pickaxes. I really doubt this is going to be enough pickaxes. Looks like it's also getting late. So might as well just stay here a bit. Spam clicking, my bad. Or rather, hold clicking. Wait until it's night. Okay. Now, did they leave? No. No, they did not. You know what? Forget them. I'm going to the mine. Yeah, an entire inventory of deep sites. That's a time-consuming task, if I've ever seen one. Deep site takes rather long time to mine. But to be fair, the 14-ish stacks that we did yesterday didn't take that long. Like, it took a while, but it wasn't entire stream long as I was expecting. Yeah, this store is fully blue now. Ain't that something? Really tells you how long we've been here. Because I'm not sure if my house is close enough. I think my house is too far for that copper to be loaded in and oxidized, so that is purely from me being here mining. I guess it's one copper block, well, door, so it's not like a really long time. It doesn't take a really long time. If it was like multiple copper, like side by side, like touching, yeah, that would take a long time. So it being all oxidized would be happening. One single block is not that much, but it does still mean that we've been here a while. mining. I'm going to have to be careful about lava. So I'm going to be watching out for that, or rather listening out for that. I know roughly where the lava is above us, but I don't know. I do know that there's lava on this level. I don't know exactly where, but it is in that general direction. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm not sure if the lava we're hearing is the lava above or the one that's sort of in line with us. But it is probably the lava that's sort of in line with us. Now, I was a bit dumb, and I did not bring extra sticks. So, when these pickaxes break, that's it, we have to go back up. So this is really a bit of a commitment, like, do I think these pickaxes are enough? And 19... Actually, I am going to calculate. So 30 times 30 times 64. No, that's not what I asked you. 30 times 64. 1920 divided by 190. That's 10 pickaxes. I did 7 pickaxes, so not enough for 30 stacks. But I did those measurements like on the fly, visually, and it might be less. I might need okay, but the tough is not going to help. It's a couple of wasted blocks. Honestly, minus 8. Oh yeah, I'm still really high up. Okay. Yeah, once I get back to that wall, it might be better to just go down than it be to continue digging that way. Because that lava is sounding closer and closer. And also, these are a lot of wasted durability that could be used on deep site. I'm gonna place one torch there because that is going to be a solid wall. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, I didn't even consider the stairs. But I do think the stairs were already factored in to the 7 stack. of the other roof. Right, so now we go down. I go one more down. That's the question. If for now I can. Now we just keep going. Yo, all of these pickaxes are depleted. Let me tell you, that is a good amount of deep slate, but it's almost certainly not going to be enough to cover the roof. While I'm mining, I have just thought about a question of the day I could ask. Like a couple of streams back, I asked, don't remember, but it was roughly like what new features you'd add to Minecraft, or what new block or something like that. I'm going to be more specific this time. What mob, like passive, hostile, neutral, but what mob would you add to Minecraft? Could be something from one of the Minecraft spin-offs, like the Move Room, the Horned Sheep, something. Could be something from a famous mod. Could be something entirely new. Personally, if I were to add a new Minecraft mob, it'd be the penguin. Because I love penguins, and I got a bit tilted when the penguin lost the mob vote. But considering they got rid of mob votes and have slowly been adding mob vote features to the game, it almost feels inevitable that the penguin and the other mob vote mobs will show up eventually, like the crab, the ostrich. Like, it feels almost inevitable that they'll show up in the game. So if we're talking like not related to the mob vote, I think I want like a deep sea creature. Like, yes, there's the that one from the first mob vote that was also a deep sea creature. Not talking about that kind of deep sea creature. The one I have, I've always had in mind is the giant squid. And when I say deep sea creature, I mean like deep sea creature, like add like a deep sea biome, like let oceans break through deep slate, like go down farther and farther than they could ever before. Like basically add the Mariana Trench to Minecraft. But going back to the mob, obviously, first one I think about is giant squid, because they live in the deepest oceans, like the Antarctic Ocean and stuff. Uh, maybe something more, something funnier would be for them to add plankton. Like, could you imagine like giant plankton in Minecraft? Like, got giant spiders, giant bees, sort of giant silverfish. Why not giant python? But no, I think the giant squid, or maybe another like deep, maybe a lanternfish. Like maybe the deep oceans like really dark, and they could have like dynamic fog. Like you basically only see like a couple chunks in front of you, like the old void fog from 3.1.8. Maybe you could have like lanternfish, you know, like those really ugly ones with the little dangly thing. Not sure. Anglerfish, I think that's what they're actually called in English. I only remember the name lanternfish because of the lantern from Pokemon. But I think the correct would probably be anglerfish. Or maybe they're just same thing, slightly different name. Like a regional variant or something. I think I'd add deep sea creatures, like a deep sea, like deep, really deep sea biome. Maybe I've considered making this a mod before, and I still might if I ever get the hang of making Minecraft mods. So like the idea would be like, yeah, the ocean goes like below deep slate, and it's like a essentially a deep dark but for oceans. And instead of like having deep slate on the ground or having sand or gravel, you'll have like a new type of block. I think in my concept notes I called it like abyssal gravel or something. Maybe it was abyssal sand. I don't remember. But it just be like, it essentially be gravel but dark blue. And it only generates like on that deep slate level. I think it'd be pretty cool. Or maybe because the pressure is like so hard, like there's so much water above it, it's not even gravel anymore. It's just been compacted, like so compacted by the amount of water above it that it still is brittle and like can break off and whatnot, but it's essentially stone, but like different. I don't know, it's just ideas. Maybe it could. No, normal oceans also sort of have this. They have like the magma like pushing down water. They could add like another block that works like soul sand that pushes water up, and they could do like those the primordial soup vent. That could be a fun thing to have in the abyssal ocean. You could have primordial soup. an idea that I had for that abyssal ocean, but I doubt Minecraft would ever do. At least not for a good few years. Like that idea is like really, yeah, it's modded Minecraft idea. Would be a new ore, like a overworld equivalent to netherite. Like to emphasize how dangerous that deep ocean is, but I really doubt Minecraft would ever do something like that. For me, just adding like the abyssal ocean, like have a giant squid, have maybe a variant of the ocean monument with like that one purple Elder Guardian from Minecraft Dungeons. Or maybe instead of the monument having an Elder Guardian, it could be like, you know how there's like that unused giant zombie? Maybe you make it be a giant drone? Although that probably wouldn't work as well as I thought. No, actually a giant drum would be pretty bad actually. No, scratch that. Redact that. Like, tell no one. Maybe when it comes to like other mobs that could inhabit the Abyssal Ocean, Minecraft could go like slightly more fantasy and do like living fossils. Like they have said that the Nautilus in Minecraft is less real life Nautilus inspired and more fantasy, which seems to be correct because at least physically it is closer to an extinct animal than it is to the modern Nautilus. So they could do like bigger ancient Earth Nautili. Maybe they could do other deep sea like fossils. Like my mind is going to straight to the horseshoe crab, like Kabuto and Kabutops from Pokemon. Like you could say that the Nautilus is sort of a stand-in for Ammonite and Omastar. Like they do look similar. So you could do like a sort of fantasy horseshoe crab. That's like a little bit of a stand-in for Kabuto and Kabutops. But I doubt Minecraft would ever do that. Or at the very least, it would not be a reference to Pokemon. I just made like the one-to-one comparison in my head because I love Pokemon and I love Minecraft. Uh, but it'd be really cool, like, and have those abyssal oceans like be expansive. Like maybe they just be like trenches. Maybe they could like open up, like you have like a trench entrance and then inside it's like its own pocket of life, like a world that's completely alien to the rest of the overworld. I don't know, I just thought. Yeah, I'm a bit quiet right now because I am trying to think about what are things I'd like to be in Minecraft. But some of the stuff I'm thinking is like way too mod coded. So not even going to talk about them. Oh no, you know what? I do have something else I add to Minecraft. Volcanoes. Like a caldera biome. And even like, so you know how deep dark biomes only spawn below mountain biomes? I'd also make it so that like with the deep dark is I don't think they all I don't think like deep dark always below mountain, but mountain not always above deep dark is what I'm trying to say. I think that is how it works. When it comes to a volcano, I think I would make them be like 1 to 1. Like if there's a volcano, there's like a lava cave biome in deep side, and it just be like a deep side cavern, but like with maybe not the same blocks as the rest of the volcano, and like the lava caves would go up through deep side until the top of the volcano. So like it'd be a different kind of caves. Well, like deep side level, like the mantle cave, I think is what I thought. Because like these ideas are stuff that I have written down somewhere in a paper, so I'll have to look for it then. Like the idea would be like above ground, you've got like brimstone or something like that. Not brimstone, but like you have volcanic rock and volcanic ash as like the main stuff. Then once you get down to deep side, you have like a lot of lava and like it essentially be what people think of as the mantle of the earth, like a lot of lava, like red rock, like not as much as the nether, but more than happens in regular Minecraft caves. I also believe it was a missed opportunity during the nether update to make, or rather, like, it was a missed opportunity not to, like, that they didn't also make the overall mushroom into a wood set. Like, they could very easily have had, like, the overall mushrooms be like, somewhere in between, like, color-wise, in between birch and jungle, because like, that is their color already, sort of. But, like, have an overworld wood that's not flammable. Because netherwood, like, it's mushrooms, it's not wood, so they don't burn. Like, have overworld mushrooms do that. Like, you've got giant mushrooms already. Like, why can't you just take the stems and make them into a blank white block, like how you can do with the nether? But I honestly doubt Minecraft would do it. At this point, it's like they've missed that mark for so many years consecutively that I highly doubt they'd ever touch the overall mushroom again. I think the only way they'd ever touch the overall mushroom again and add wood to the overall mushroom would be if they added a new overall mushroom. Like, I think there was a mod had like maybe it was Biomes of Plenty, maybe it was another one, but it had like underground giant glowing mushrooms. Might have been another one. Might have been like I don't remember what mod it was. I don't usually use those mods. I did in the past, but I haven't for a couple of years. I still like those mods. I still like the idea of new biomes. I just haven't used them for a while, so I don't really remember which one it was. I'd also say I'd want them to add the quiver again to Minecraft. They tried to add it during like the alpha stages, didn't work. They tried to add it during the combat update, didn't work. Now we have bundles, and I think the quiver would be a good alternative to bundles for arrows specifically. Like, imagine you've got like maybe like unlike the bundle, which can only take like 64 total, like a stack's worth of items. Like, it obviously unstackables and less stackable items take more space. Maybe the quiver could be like you can carry 2 stacks of arrows, any type of arrows, for like 128 total arrows, and then you can have the rest of the inventory freed up, and you didn't need to take the arrows out of the quiver to use them. Like, you could, like, the bow would just take the arrows from the quiver, and you just needed to have it in the inventory. Like, that would be a good use for the quiver. Like, have a bundle adjacent system for our arrows. I'm talking so much that I'm starting to get my words mixed up. I might, yeah, 10 minutes, and I'll take a break to fill up on water. Or whenever this next pickaxe breaks and we go back up to the surface. So yeah, not nearly enough deep slate to finish the roof, I think. Maybe it is enough deep slate to finish the roof. I doubt it. Thought I heard something walking around. That wasn't me. What? Surely I'm misreading that. I was just looking at Twit and seeing like the recommended categories. Apparently, Deltarune is considered a rhythm and music game, which I guess does make sense with the Guitar Hero minigame, but that is an odd category. Like if it was like Undertale, like puzzle RPG and then rhythm and music, I'd get it, but rhythm and music first? That's strange. Okay, so this pickaxe has one stack left that I can mine. Honestly, it's lasting longer than I expected, but that might just be because of how quiet I've been compared to the rest. The rest I'll just like take from somewhere here in the middle. Not going to do like not going to push any of the walls further right now at least. Hey, that 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 and a half stacks. So still a couple ways away from 30, but we'll see how far we get with 21 and a half. But like I said, like a couple minutes ago. I'm This is the wrong way. I'm going to go back up to the surface, and then I'm going to take like a I don't know, a 5-ish minute break to go to the bathroom, go fill back up on water, maybe eat like a piece of fruit or something, because it's been right about 3 hours since I've had breakfast, so I'm getting a little bit hungry. These vines are getting so long that I can't even see where I've gone from. Just another way for us to gauge how long I've been mining. Although this one, those vines I think are close enough to the house that I can load them from up here, so maybe not that good of a gauge. Okay, so I just got through day. Considering that OBS will probably screw up the Minecraft like window like capture, I am going to quit out of the game because if OBS does screw up the window capture, I would have to restart the game anyway. So I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, and I'll just leave you guys with a bit of outro music. Oh, really? That's the song I come back to? Oh, I really don't want to cut this song short, but uh, I'll compensate by at the end of the stream putting the song back, letting you guys listen to it. Oh, look at that! A badneck tried to post in chat. Thankfully, my detection system worked. Really don't like. No, not even going to consider it. I was going to say like I don't like swearing on stream, but no buts. I'm not going to do that. But I will repeat: badniks are not welcome here. I don't care and have no community. Badniks are not welcome. This is all of the couple deep sight I have. So let's see how far we get doing the roof. I'm not going to be doing like one wall roof like all the way up. No, I'm going to be doing it like around layer by layer. So it will take a while. I think I can spare 3 couple deep sites for an emergency pickaxe. Just in case I need it. So I already think it's not going to be enough. So if I'm going to have to go back down to the mines for like an entire stack and a half, maybe 4 stacks, what's 3 more deep sites, like individual ones? Okay, so hopefully you guys didn't hear that, but that was a sneeze and a half. But yeah, theoretically, I should be able to just do everything into bricks. But I am, for the time being, going to keep a couple of them as regular deep site. Just in case. You never know. Also, about stuff I can talk about while I'm doing this. So, Legends ZA came out like yesterday slash 2 days ago for New Zealand and Australia. Personally, I can't play the game because I've got neither a Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo Switch 2. But from what I've seen from people like Game Boy Luke and MNG TV playing, I would absolutely love that game. It looks awesome, it looks refreshing, but gameplay wise, it feels like it plays really well. Visually, it's probably, no, it is almost definitely the best looking Pokemon game we've had since Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Like the best art style. It is certainly the best iteration of the quote unquote realistic art style that Pokemon has been going for the last couple games. I have also seen the new Pokemon. Wait, hold on. I have to take a call. All right, okay. I'm back. I'm back now. Uh, had to take a call and then had to go help my grandpa doing some stuff. If I sound a little tired and have no breath, it's because I'm in fact tired and have no breath. Uh, yeah, just waiting on Minecraft to open back up. Okay. Hopefully, we don't get any more distractions from the main content of making the roof. In the meantime, I'm trying to think about what color I'd like the windows to be. I think I landed on maybe black windows, which is really difficult to get, because to get black dye, you either need wither roses, which, well, you need the wither, or you need ink sacs, which you're not gonna start now, are you? Ah, okay, at least I know what to get rid of once I spawn back. So yeah, the game has decided to take its leave. If that is truly a GPU issue, then I am absolutely astounded that why it even exists, because my GPU is not bad at all. If that is an issue other than GPU, then not much else to do. Sure, why not? Why not spawn me in a completely random place? And it crashed again. No, this is going too far. Let's just breathe and not even think about anything. you know? Okay, let's think about it. Will I A? No, I think we all know what's gonna happen. I'm going to spawn back in and fall to my death again. Why did that happen, you ask? Because clearly it tried to spawn me where I was before, and where I was before is now a bunch of deep sight. So it pushed me out of the wall and made me crash. And it is still crashing when I open the inventory, so this is a bit of a, what would you call it? A loop. You know what I might try to do? Something that I never want to do, because I appreciate my optimization mods. But I think I don't have any other choice besides trying to run the game without mods. So if the game looks rather ugly, you can take a guess as to why that is. Next week's streams should hopefully different, because by then I'll have updated to 2110, and hopefully by then I'll have fixed the issues because I'll have more updated versions of the mods. Honestly, I might just go as minimal as possible, because I also have stuff like help. When did I have access on my inventory? Oh no, don't tell me all of the entities are going to be here. Oh no. Don't tell me I'm going to have dupes upon dupes and upon dupes upon dupes of items. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, no, I do have dupes of dupes of dupes of dupes of items. Hold on. That's bad. Was it just a couple of them? Did the rest despawn? What's even going on? Don't see any more hitboxes, so I'll destroy those pants. And also, as a principle of I have absolutely no idea how many blocks are duplicated, I am going to destroy all of the bricks. It's like, I assure you, these crashes are out of my control. I am not doing it on purpose just to get more deep sight. As funny as that is, I don't even have Zoom anymore. Ew. As funny as that is, I have principles. And one of those principles is to not cheat. Well, at the very least, not do it, whatchamacallit, knowingly. So, if I am in fact able to fill the entire roof, which I will not, I doubt it, it will only be because there were duped items on my inventory. Duped items that I did not want to have. But if it is in fact turn out that I was able to do the entire roof, I wouldn't complain. There was nothing I could do. Like, the items are already duped. Like, yes, I could go back through the stream and see what items, how many items got duped, and like delete those from the world. But I think it's already too far. Like, it's already too far gone. Like, there is absolutely nothing I can feasibly do to fix that. And if you tell me there is, I'll tell you there's not. So, like, theoretically, up here, I should be safe from mob spawning. Like, last couple of nights, I have swept, or at the very least I swept when I came back up from the mines, so no phantoms. Most of the roof is spawn proof by virtue of being made out of stairs and walls. I tried to zoom again. I miss my mods already. But there really is nothing I can do about it. I'll have to take my free day next week, which is Monday, to actually look into fixing whatever is going on with my mods. Which hopefully should be fixed simply by updating to 2110. And if it isn't fixed by updating to 2110, then just throw me off this roof already. Because a PC like this, having the problems that it is having, is illogical. There is no logic behind it. So this one might be a bit of a risk spot. don't think they can spawn here, though. I think it is both too small a spawn spot and too close to me for them to be able to naturally spawn. Even then, I should act like they're able to spawn and like a skeleton is going to spawn behind me at any time and shoot me off this roof. Okay, now they can spawn because there's white. And now I can go back to doing it the way I was doing it before. Slowly and painfully. Yeah, speaking of duped items, yeah, the axes. Almost forgot about them because I was so focused on the bricks. No, I'm getting real worried that I actually have enough bricks to finish this. Just the fact that I am all the way up here is telling me that, yes, you did have some deep sight on your inventory. Which is not something I wanted. I said it before and I'll say it again. I had absolutely no control over my crashes. Just because I know someone would complain about it. Okay, not enough. So yeah, if I did keep the duped items, I would have had enough. But I have principles. This looks off. Oh no, it's just because it's night. I couldn't tell the difference between the tough wall and the deep plate brick. What is that? Okay, it's a pine tree. Almost thought something spawned there. Let's. Honestly, I had to just jump. So all the items are gone now. Good. Didn't want those items. Those are probably the actors. Get down, I will have to die. I'm just waiting for it to be day before I do that. Oh no, I don't. I can just... No, I am going to die anyway. At least I can do it inside here. Lucky. Didn't have to die. Yes, yes, I am losing blocks by doing that. But also, I don't have to worry about where I put my entrances, because it don't look the same. X's are still there. There's something else there. Oh, it's that one deep slate brick I dropped. But you are going to stay there. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. Oh no. I lost scaffolding in the dupening, didn't I? Or is it just here on the in the chest? Okay, it was just here in the chest. Alright, alright. No, not as bad as it could have been. Yeah, I am going to have to go do this. Alright, hold on. Let me back in. How exactly did I... Okay, pick up where, and where's the green pointing? That way. Okay. So that is basically what I have to do. I have to make a ginormous mob spawner here on top of this. Because let's be honest, that's essentially what this roof is going to be. It's going to be a giant mob spawner. And I do have to place it like this because despite not being logs themselves, the full bark blocks still have rotation. And I want them all to be pointing the same direction. We'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, I think. Am I back? How do I see if I'm back? Okay, I'm back. And now I do have a question. Was I muted that entire time? Because I have absolutely no way of checking because I don't have voice chat anymore. Because I don't have mods. Hopefully I was muted for what matters. Guys, again. No, not that. I have to go there to get spruce. Also need a little bit more deep void. So how many? That is not a normal patrol. That is absolutely not a normal pillager patrol. They are not meant to be this big. I assure you. You know, deep sight is probably the most important part, so just have to look back to my house. Yeah, those guys are far from my house now, from my shack. So I'll just look back, get in, make a copper pickaxe. An advanced tooltips on now. I can't see the durability anymore. I'll make 2 copper pickaxes. I shouldn't need to mine that much deep slate. Maybe just a stone pickaxe will suffice. Because even the stone pickaxe is about 2 stacks of deep slate. The part that will take a long time now is going to be the spruce. But that, yes, yeah, it's going to be spruce on the roof, like whole spruce bark, which is the most costly. Then it's going to be slabs on the ground, like on the 2 floors. And that part is not going to cost nearly as much. It's like going to cost like a sixth of what the roof is going to cost. So checking if I have any leftover deep slate. So yeah, I am just going to mine as much as I can, as fast as I can. And by as much as I can, I mean waste this entire pickaxe. How I yearn for the day I get a beacon on this world. That is very, very far away. Okay, maybe not that far away, but this is a forever world. I have no intentions of doing anything fast, besides getting the mansion done by Halloween, but that's because it's sort of a Halloween-inspired build. But I have no intentions of completing the game fast, because, you know, I meant to be playing this forever. That's why it's called the Forever World. It's the world I'll play on, like the main world I'll play on for the rest of my Minecraft history, so if I do everything like in a week, I'll have nothing left to do, so it's probably gonna take a couple of months for me to even get to the Ender Dragon, and then a couple more months on top of that for me to even get to the Wither. Tell me I didn't leave the stone cutter on the roof. Okay, so yeah, I said I was just gonna waste a stone pickaxe, and I wasted a stone pickaxe, so not even going to mine more. If by some whatever the opposite of a miracle is, I need more deep sight, then I'll just throw myself off the roof. Now, spruce. The rest of the roof is going to take me a couple trees. Oh yeah, and if the game looks off, if I ever like alt tab out of it, because I don't have my mods. So full screen is bad full screen. Yeah, I am going to be complaining about not having mods for the rest of the stream. Because when I tell you those mods are quality of life, I mean those mods are quality of life. And right now, there is absolutely zero quality here. Like, even the have smooth lighting off? No? Why the hell does it look like that? Why does it? What kind of is my mods? Well, I did not mean to place that. So, yeah, good thing I made extra pickaxes I didn't use. So yeah, each tree should net me, I want to say, about 40 blocks to a stack of blocks. Like, for each stack of blocks that I turn into full bark, I'm losing 16. So let's say the rest of the roof needs 6 stacks of bark to fill out. That means I have to mine 8 stacks of logs, which is roughly 9 trees-ish. 8, 9 trees. Maybe 7. This one looks like it's netting a lot more than 64. Oh, I absolutely screwed myself by mining that earlier, didn't I? No? Then I can reach it. I can reach it. Maybe even 6 trees. Because you know, the amount of wood I have is 1 stack of bark. Like, I have a doubt that the roof is going to need just 6 stacks of bark. We're going to need like 10. Even if somehow it only needed 6 stacks of bark, there's still the slab I have to do for the interior. So as long as I get 2 more saplings, I can bolt out of here. I know there's still a couple of logs up there, but as long as I get the saplings. There's a lot of stuff on those leaves. Okay. I'm gonna save it then. I'm gonna circle back, get the saplings and sticks, and a couple of logs that might have fallen. Meanwhile, then another tree. Guess I might as well convert this all to bark already. So like from the 64 plus 40 I had, I lost 26. So yeah, that's the price of using bark instead of logs. For each stack and a half, you lose about quarter of a stack. Yeah, it's basically like you do 4 and you get 3. That's the price. You lose a quarter of whatever you pick up. But you know what the best part is? Just looking at it from here, from the perspective of breaking the tree, like seeing the mansion nearly complete, like from outside it looks essentially complete. Like seeing that, I'll be honest, it makes it worth it. Seeing that, like from the corner of my eye, makes the amount of time this is taking be absolutely worth it. I don't think it's ever been as worth it as it's being right now. For me, at least. Where? Maybe there's a cave below me. Yeah, I'll have to light that up eventually. It's slightly sad that I don't have my mods, because for the thumbnail I am going to try and bring back the mods, so, at least so that I can do the thumbnail easierly. But it is sad that I don't have my mods right now, because what I was going to do once that bit, okay, it's raining, once that bit was finished, was turn on shaders and see what it looked like with shaders. Although I guess that now is going to take a little while longer for that view to exist, because I'm not sure if I'd want to. I'm not sure if I'd want to wait until like the terrain around it is finished as well. Minecraft trees, Minecraft clouds. I seeing Minecraft clouds like the default clouds is odd, because I've grown really accustomed to the better cloud mod. The better cloud mod is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, let me just, okay. Where's to be seen, huh? That is not a good sign, because that means I absolutely left it on the roof. Oh, it absolutely is right there, isn't it? And if I somehow lost the stone cutter, I'll be tilted. Even weep yet. Like, please tell me I'm wrong. Okay, so stone cutter isn't here, which means I lost it. Which means it might have fallen down, and I might have not noticed and not picked it up. Uh, how do you... No, that's polished. How do you make brick? Do you actually need polished to make bricks? I've always used the stone cutter, so I don't actually know the recipe. It has to be smooth stone. Can't even be deep slate or tough or anything like that. I just no, I don't think it's around here. I think it's lost. At most, it might be inside the chest here, but I'm pretty sure I looked. Yeah. Three cobblestone, one ingot. Oh, rather three regular stone, one ingot. Oh yeah, I'm still going to need even more deep slate because of the stairs. No, no, not even gonna care about it. Just gonna fill out the roof as best I can. What time is it? Fill out the roof as best I can in the short-ish time I have left to stream. Then when that's all done, we'll be happy. We'll call the outside of the mansion finished with an asterisk in front of it because of detailing. And we'll never talk about what happened to a stonecutter again. Because I have absolutely no idea what happened to a stonecutter. Please be enough. Okay, well, it was enough. I'm not going to be filling out the stairs right now, but when it eventually comes down to it, I will have materials needed for it. No, absolutely not. Have I stated before how this roof is absolutely going to be a mouse spawner for like a very long time? No? then yeah, this roof is absolutely going to be a mob spawner for a very long time. The only way this roof stops being a mob spawner is if I put string all around it. Or rather, not around it, all over it, like on top. That is the worst thing that can happen. Oh well. Like I said with the deep sight many times before, it's just one. Why do I keep saying it's just one? It's not trying to convince you that it doesn't matter. I'll mine another one later. It's trying to convince me to not jump down the roof to go catch it. So, yeah, not even close. Three trees. Alright, three trees made a significant dent on this roof, but it is still not even close. Which is something I would have known had I actually planned this out. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Planned this out in my creative test role, but no, not even going to consider it. I'm going to delete it. Not even going to think about it. That is. Why do they get absolutely blasted in random directions when it's the walls? I'm going to do two more, yeah? Then I'm gonna stop because. And I'm going to do this side because I have absolutely zero idea how it's going to align, or rather, how it's going to not align. Oh. Lower, align with that wall, and which one is the pillar aligned with that? Pillar aligned with that. So And one, two, three. Okay, not as bad of an alignment as I originally thought it'd be. I thought it'd be by 4, it's just by 3. It's not noticeable. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna come up here and individually count each and every wall to see if they're aligned? Oh, I would, but I'm also the one building it, so it doesn't really count. But yeah, these are going to be the final blocks I'll place for today. Let me continue from the other side. Okay. Final blocks placed today in this slide. Those guys are bad. I need to learn how to prevent those guys from spawning, because they are annoying. Okay. I'll be frank with you guys. I'm not even going to go outside to take a look, because like from that place it's going to look exactly the same as it did last stream. Maybe just without having the blue in the windows from the sky, it's going to have brown. So I'm only going to do the step back and look at it from both sides once it's actually done, which is going to be next stream. Unfortunately, I was hoping, I wanted to get it done by this stream, which honestly I could have had I not had to take that extended break in the middle because of family stuff. Uh, Even so, like 10 minutes or 20 or whatever time I took would not have done all that, would not have been, maybe, not sure if it would have been enough to like do the stuff. Maybe if that didn't happen, or if I still had like the mods, like a bit of motivation, because I'll be honest, my motivation broke a little when the mods stopped working. So maybe I'd be more motivated to like do the extra 20 minutes I do sometimes. And well, like I don't have the materials right now, so I'm not going to do the extra 20 minutes. I'll just do it next live stream. Still thinking on if Monday is going to have an extra stream, and if it does, what stream it's going to be. Otherwise, see you guys Tuesday, which I will definitely not skip the Pokemon stream this week. Definitely. 100%. I will not skip the Pokemon stream. Trust me, that Pokemon stream will not be skipped. Oh, there was another bad nick. Wait, let me just. Yeah, you're not welcome here, Badniks. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I'll see you guys probably for Pokemon Tuesday. Still thinking about what I'm going to do for Monday. It might be Minecraft, still considering if it's going to be something separated or if it's going to be something in this world. I do warn, if I do something in this world, there will be a temporary content mod that will be removed after stream. So nothing that mod adds is going to keep existing after Monday's stream. If I do stuff with that content mod, it will not be on the mansion, it will not be on the shack, it will be out in the open, it will be short, it will be sweet, and it will be temporary and will cease existing the moment I click end stream. And speaking of clicking end stream, see you guys whenever I go back live.